Why hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. And of course Chantal uploaded another video. It is called Weigh-In Wednesday, The Struggle is Real. And from what I've heard on Twitter, it's not a super great weigh-in. So with that being said, I guess let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties. So this is what I meant when I said I work out with barely nothing with the curtains open. The curtains are barely open and you can't see anything with the sun shining through.
I also don't see that treadmill moving.
And I just wear a t-shirt and no hijab. So the amount of calories burned is actually inaccurate. I use calculator.net to calculate for my body weight how many calories I would burn in 15 minutes of moderate walking, and it's actually 103 calories burned.
Oh god, I even hate to entertain the idea, but knowing Chantal, like, tell me if I'm crazy. Just let the treadmill go. Came back until it was like 15 minutes and then started walking on it to get the shot. Like, girl, come on. Well, I can see why she stopped doing the cheese check-ins. Obviously.
Okay, guys. I made my breakfast. So I have, the eggs are very, very small.
Well, it's very, very hard to see the actual size of the eggs because you can literally run a train through the middle of that plate because it's so big.
They're not large, so I made 3. Scrambled with a cheese slice, a little bit of butter on the toast, multigrain toast, some tomato, a small tomato with some cheese. It's almost like, it's like a feta cheese. And some olives, grilled olives. And I have a water and coffee. I just use instant Lavazza brand. And I put 2 teaspoons of sugar and some unsweetened chocolate almond breeze. And I was using my sugar-free flavored syrup, but I can't do it. I don't know. It gives me a headache and makes me really thirsty. So I'm allowing myself, like, I'm trying to keep it under 6 teaspoons of sugar a day. So 2 in my coffee. I have 1 coffee a day. So, and I have my vitamins and my pills.
I don't know. It might be a sign that you don't like coffee.
That I have to take with food. So let's have a first sip of coffee of the day. It's always the best. Bismillah. Beauty sip. Okay, let's try these tomatoes with cheese. I love this. And oh, and there's also some za'atar on it. Now, I'll eat this, and then maybe a couple hours later, it's like a part 2 breakfast. I'll have like a bowl of my Special K red berries, which is not sweet at all. It's very low in sugar. I think 2 eggs would have been enough, actually. I have a new relationship with eggs. So while I'm having breakfast...
And yet the one with your husband is so awkward, I don't think scientists could even replicate it, even if they wanted to.
I thought I would talk about how I've been doing this week.
No, it's not like we don't hear from you literally every 24 hours because you have to go live because you have nothing else to do with your time.
Because it's weigh-in Wednesday. I plan to weigh in every Wednesday, regardless of how I'm doing. Because I think it's important. I took my fake nose ring out. It's annoying. I think it's important to hold myself accountable. I have a bit of ketchup. Anyone else eat ketchup on their scrambled eggs, on their eggs? So I'm holding myself accountable. So I've basically been on the right track since I came back from Thailand. September 29th. I've been on track more than off. So the past 3 days.
Oh Lord, the blinking says it all. I will slow it down for you.
I've been on track more than off. So the past 3 days, I've been overeating. I had a feeling that I would have gained a little bit back, and I'm relieved it's not more than that because I knew it was weigh-in day today, and I kept dreaming when I was sleeping last night that, oh my gosh, you know, I'm right back up to 166 kg. From when I weighed in at the doctor's, I was 166, and my diabetes was just out of control.
Well, that was an accidental freeze frame. I would probably use that for the thumbnail, but yeah, it's probably not going to get better until you see somebody because, you know, somebody that's not on TikTok. Let me clarify.
That time I went to the doctor's last year, I weighed 166 kg. My blood sugars were like 23, 24. They had to give me emergency insulin. And now my blood sugars are consistently between 8.0 and 8.5 mmol.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be somewhere between like a 4 or 5 and not like 8 or 9? I don't know much about diabetes, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Could be wrong though.
It's still elevated, but still an improvement from.
From 20? Yeah, sure. Okay, and then it came down to like a 5 or 6, or like whatever, right? Ma'am, that was months ago, like many, many, many months ago. It should not be like double what the normal is by now. It should not.
Before. I put a lot of chilies in my eggs. Woo. So to keep encouraging myself to be right back on track, which I am today, you saw I did my treadmill already.
I mean, no, we saw you walking on it with it saying 15 minutes on it, but like that doesn't mean that you did 15 minutes worth of walking, because I could do that too. I can go over here right now, turn my my thing on, let it go for a little bit, and be like, guys, look, I ran, 6 miles an hour for an hour straight. Doesn't mean I did it.
I'm going to be going out today, so I'll be walking around more. But I've still come, a good ways. And
I also wanted to remind people that she gained 5 pounds. I don't know why she's acting like, guys, I've come so far and I've done so much and I'm just so proud. Like, you should be proud of yourself, Kay. Great, sure, love that for you. But you also gained 5 pounds.
I also feel non-scale victories. There's a shirt that I got back in Canada that I almost didn't bring back with me the last time because it was tight and it didn't cover much, and my tummy was showing when I was wearing it. It was just tight around down here. So now it just falls more loosely and stuff like that, so.
Now, my theory about that shirt is, she wore it, she sat down a lot, it stretched because, fat can only go so much whenever you're sitting down, and it stretched the shirt, unfortunately. That's my theory, at least.
I'm trying not to put too much of my mental health into the scale, but I still do think it's important just to weigh in, just, to see where I'm at. So, it's a bit disappointing. I'm not surprised. I've been off track for like 3 days. It was just a slippery slope, and it's hard to catch myself, and
in more ways than one, sorry.
Usually I go on a much bigger bender, start ordering all kinds of things. I still haven't ordered any fast food.
But she still ordered food, and she hated every second of it.
What happens next week? Hopefully this week will be a completely on track week. I have to also go easy on myself for my own mental health reasons because in the sense that, don't let myself get too down about it and just keep going because, slip-ups are going to happen when you're fighting an eating disorder, food addiction, and bad habits also for like 30 years or like 20, whatever, So it's bound to happen. I take a multivitamin. This is OBU brand. It's about between $20 and $25. Take 2 a day. I've got to refill my pill thing. It's already been a week. The best part of waking up. It's not Folgers, but whatever. So yeah, it's been, the past 3 days have been really, really tough. I'm not going to lie. And I could already tell just by one day not doing the treadmill.
Oh boy, the blinking.
I'm finding that the exercise, it helps. It's been helping my skin, I believe. My skin looks glowing after sweating buckets and working out. And also, the endorphins. I'm so much happier and more energetic.
Since the woman for the past week has been miserable, going off on people, going off on reaction channels, making dedicated videos to other topics that people have been talking about. Her girl, I've been so sure.
So starting my day off, fasting and doing the treadmill, hopefully it sets me up for a good, revs up my metabolism for the day. Gonna get right back on track today. Like I said, what I was having the most difficulty with is just overeating, having an extra meal, an extra snack. But not nearly as bad as I would if I normally would be off track before. This was, off track light in comparison. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So yeah, if I'm feeling a bit hungry later, I plan to have a bowl of cereal with some low-fat milk and maybe a grapefruit. We'll see after that. I would like to do some what I eat in a day videos maybe, so we'll see those coming. But anyway, I guess that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for listening to me and following my journey. And if you're on a journey of your own...
Oh, girl, your journey. The only thing that I'm really imagining right now is her going off in this epic quest to lose weight. Guys, I'm gonna be losing weight. I'll be right back. And then, like, she, waddles off, and then she waddles back. She's just like, I want to get corn dog. Hold on.
Good luck. I hope we can all support each other in becoming better versions of ourselves. It's been a slice.
Girl, speak for yourself. Everybody else is good. I promise.
And I'll see you guys in the future. Bye.
Okay, well, if you guys know where I can find some Delulu like that, that would be great. I would get so much done during the day. With that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.